Apologize right off the bat for not getting this to you sooner. I've had some migraines the last week, and every time I'd look at a computer screen, I would get really sick. So I haven't been able to do much work and been kind of really far behind now for a while. So I apologize again. But to get going right off the bat, I will say that I really like this portrait. I think it's one of the better ones out of the group that I saw of your group this far. Um, the quality of light is great. The framing is really nice as well. The background works as well. It's not distracting, but it's informative. So I'm thinking that you're at a flea market or farmers market or something like that. Some sort of open air market, obviously. But his expression is great. His glasses are great. All of it kind of really works well for me. It's really a solid photograph. Um, this too, the quality of light is it's different, but it works equally as well with the dappled shadows there. It seems like just someone kind of on their way to work or something like that. So I get from it. Um, this is a little bit more. It seems like this person a little more posed. Starts to break down quite a bit technically with the technology, I would say. Just getting so noisy in here. It's something to kind of watch out for if your camera can't handle low light like that. Try to make pictures in better lighting situations so you won't have that kind of break apart that way. But I do like that it's black and white. It may work better that way rather than color, kind of depending on what's going on in the background and what other colors are happening. I like this also. It seems like yeah, the lighting, everything else is really nice too. I really like the expression. He looks like someone that I would see that like goes to the park every day to feed the pigeons, or something like that. Yeah, it seems like your typical park kind of guy. I would maybe take a step back. I don't know. Maybe I'd like to see him on the bench more. But actually, I do appreciate the details of his face quite a bit. This one is very similar to the other one. It breaks down so much. I don't know. It almost looks like you're photographing a TV screen or something. It breaks down so much, and the person's very recognizable, but I don't know if it really is a famous person or not. Um, yeah, but it does break down. Has some other issues too. It's compositionally it's strong though. It's his expression is strong as well. Um, this breaks down also looks like maybe you're kind of far away. Maybe you're zooming in a little bit. And looks like we're in Zurich here, Zurich City. Um, yeah, but the composition is okay, and it's very telling. Again, the background is telling me a lot and about this person. So then I start to think about, unfortunately, I know what's going on in Europe and what's. I was in Sweden last year. It's not Zurich, but I was in Sweden, and unfortunately, what happened in Stockholm the other day, and you start to see. And it's a horrible thing to think of is someone with darker skin. Brain starts to go that way with what's going on in the news. And then a subway, so that I start to think of, it's just terrible, terrible things that are happening, and how people are kind of stereotypically put into positions that's, they're not asked for, or they don't belong in, that kind of situation. But yeah, this is kind of similar to the other black and white photograph. Looks like it may have been the same situation, same place even. Um, yeah, it kind of breaks apart, but it still works okay. And this one also breaks apart, looks like you're kind of far away. This background, it's okay, but it does get a little distracting. Like this is a little bit bright, so you have to kind of compete with his face. Um, I would like maybe if you were straight on with this person and then had like really able to like show this fur collar is like really crazy to get in there and show fur collar. I would look at someone's work called Gary Winogrand, who did a lot of street photography, and he just would put the camera right in people's faces and just go for it. That's kind of something I would go push you towards if you can handle that. Excuse me, if you can handle it. This is nice too. It just seemed like a woman waiting for either a train or bus or a tram, something like that. But yeah, it's a nice portrait too. I really like this person's expression. Just a lot of intent in the eyes. It seems like it may be a little bit soft focus here or there, or something, maybe movement just a little bit, but it's okay. The purple shirt works as well, and with the background, it maybe gets a little blown out, a little bit too white, but overall, it's okay. Yeah, I like a lot of what you've done. I think the most successful one is maybe this, as far as just the lighting and being really easy to look at, and with the background being helpful and not distracting in any way. Yeah, so aim for something like that. Look up Gary Winogrand too, and if you have any questions, definitely let me know.